The Lakers continue to make moves. I am Will Scott. You're watching the Lakers Report. The latest moves being re-signing Rui Hachimura. Also, they're signing Cam Reddish here in free agency. Shams Charania tweeting this moments ago. Restricted free agent Rui Hachimura has agreed to a 3-year, $51 million deal to return to the Lakers. So props to Rui, man. After an impressive playoff performance, he's getting a bag. Also, free agent Cam Reddish has agreed to a 2-year deal with the Lakers. We'll tell you the details on that contract later on. But first, make sure you're subscribed to the channel because we are covering all the moves made by Los Angeles in NBA free agency. This is like the third video we're doing for you guys in the last 90 minutes. We're all over it here at Chat Sports. Make sure you subscribe. Also, turn on your notifications. It's the best way to stay in the loop with all of the Lakers moves. They're going to continue to be aggressive here in NBA free agency. Hopefully we find out some news about Austin Reeves by the end of the weekend. Now, Rui Hachimura was acquired at the trade deadline from Washington, and he played a massive role on this Lakers team that made a Western Conference Finals run. In my last video, I mentioned how Rob Pelinka acquired a lot of guys at the deadline, and that helped turn around the Lakers season. They went all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Bringing Rui Hachimura back was an absolute must for this basketball team, and we've heard that the top priorities in free agency aren't necessarily going out and signing outside guys. It was bringing back restricted free agents, Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves. You can write that check mark right next to Rui Hachimura's name because you have gotten that done on the offseason to-do list. Grade the Rui Hachimura deal. Again, 3 years, $51 million. Type A, B, C, D, or F. Down in the comment section, it's the pinned comment. Reply to it when you get a second. Grade the Rui Hachimura deal. A little bit more than I was expecting, but I'm going to give this an A because, as I said earlier, it was an absolute must to bring him back in free agency. You acquire him at the deadline. He plays a big role on this Lakers team. Now, the scoring production, that went down a little bit, but still, I don't think stats tell the full story when you're talking about Rui Hachimura's impact on this Lakers team because you got to look at what he did in the playoffs. Shout out producer Patrick Seaman. He's all over it. 12.2 points per game, 3.6 rebounds per game, 55.7% from the field, 48.7% from three-point range. He was lights out from beyond the arc. Also played 24.3 minutes per game. He had a massive role down the stretch. I'm a big fan of Rui Hachimura. It was an absolute must to bring this guy back. Credit to Rob Pelinka for getting this done at day one of NBA free agency. We're going to continue to have you covered here on Chat Sports, so make sure that you are subscribed to both the Lakers Report and our Chat Sports main channel. That's the sublink right there, youtube.com/chatsportstv. We're going to be live throughout the weekend reacting to all the moves as they happen. That is the sublink right there, so be sure to subscribe, youtube.com/chatsportstv. We're going to be going live a lot throughout free agency. Let's shift gears to Cam Reddish now, the newest member of the Los Angeles Lakers who spent last season, at least the latter part of the season, with the Portland Trail Blazers, 9.7 points per game, 2.2 rebounds per game in 2022-2023. We have the details on this Reddish deal. 2 years, $4.63 million. This is a guy that was traded for a first-round pick not too long ago. Just 2 years, $4.63 million. So I think that's a value deal here for the Lakers. I don't know how big of a role he's going to play, but you get him at 2 years, $4.63 million deal. I am a fan of this deal for the Lakers. I think it's a good value deal. Maybe he can have a prominent bench role on this team if he breaks out. Taking a look at the numbers here for Reddish. He was with the Knicks for 20 games before being shipped to Portland. 8.4 points per game, 44.9% from the field, a little over 30% from three-point range. Those numbers went up a little bit in Portland. 20 games played there as well in 2022-2023. 11 points per game with the Trail Blazers. Taking a look at the numbers the last 4 seasons for Cam Reddish, who I think a lot of us expected to be a superstar in this league. It just hasn't panned out. But again, he could still be a productive player here for the Lakers. You look at those numbers with the Hawks in 2020, 2021, 11.2 points per game, 1.3 steals per game, 36.5% from the floor. I think the Lakers are a perfect fit for Cam Reddish, and here's why I say that. You look at a lot of guys, they have revitalized their career in Los Angeles, and specifically with LeBron James. So I think Cam Reddish coming to this team, he's going to have a lot of veterans to learn around, including LeBron, including Anthony Davis. Now you had Gabe Vincent as well. I think this is going to be really good for Cam Reddish. Now, I don't know how he fits on this bench. I don't have him as one of my top 5 bench guys right now. That could change. But this Lakers team has gotten a lot better today. You bring in Gabe Vincent. He's going to be maybe your starting point guard, depending on what you do with D'Angelo Russell. I don't have D'Lo on the screen right now because he remains an unrestricted free agent. They apparently want to bring him back. We'll keep you posted on that. But right now, as it stands, your starting 5 is Gabe Vincent, who I really, really like. LeBron, AD, Reeves, and Hachimura. You've brought back Hachimura. I expect the Lakers to bring back Austin Reeves as well. I'm curious, though, if he signs an offer sheet elsewhere that the Lakers have to match. Gabe Vincent, we broke down that news earlier. He's signing with the Lakers on a 3-year, $33 million deal. Some people are going to say that's an overpay. Do you think that's an overpay, producer Patrick Seaman? See, he knows ball. I know ball. That is not an overpay for Gabe Vincent. $11 million per year for a guy that was absolutely crucial down the stretch for the Miami Heat, helping lead them to the Eastern Conference Finals, winning the Eastern Conference Finals, and then making the NBA Finals. Rui Hachimura re-signing with the Lakers, 3 years, $51 million deal for Hachimura. That was a must. And then Cam Reddish. This was a little bit surprising. I didn't necessarily see this coming. I think we all saw the Hachimura re-signing coming, not necessarily this. But he is signing with the Lakers on a 2-year, $4.6 million deal. He is the latest signing for Rob Pelinka. Who do you want to sign next? Let me know down in the comment section. Who do you want the Lakers to sign next? They have been aggressive thus far today. I'm going to say Austin Reeves. Got to bring back Austin Reeves. No question about that. We'll continue to have you posted on all Lakers news and rumors, so make sure you subscribe. It's already been a wild free agency for the Lake Show.